in this lesson, we are going to focus on two-digit subtraction with compensation. So when we're looking at compensation, the numbers we're going to focus on are if we start off with our decade numbers, which would give us a 0. So if I'm looking at 40 minus 17, okay? So right now, I would have to do some regrouping. I can't take 7 away from 0, so then I would have to go to my tens, take a 10, and do that. Or what I can do is use compensation to help me solve this problem easier. So using compensation, I would take 1 away from each. Because I'm at a 0, I'm going to take 1 away. Well, what comes right before 40? If you said 39, you are correct. So I'm going the number right before that decade number. But everything in math has to be balanced. So if I take 1 away from here, I also have to take 1 away from here. Okay? So if I take 1 away from 17, I would have 16. Now I can subtract without having to worry about regrouping. So in my ones, I have 9 minus 6, which would give me 3. And then I have 3 tens minus 1 10, which would give me 2 tens. So just to show you why we have to take 1 away from each. So if I'm on a number line, and I was at 40, and I was at 17, remember that we've talked about subtraction is the distance between two numbers. Well, if I take this back 1 and I don't take this back 1, am I the same distance apart? No, so I have to go back for 1 on each one to keep it the same distance. So that's why I get the 39, and that's why I get the 16. Okay, so I'm keeping it the same distance apart on the number line. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's do 60 minus 36. Okay? So instead of going through the regrouping part, I'm just going to take 1 away from each. Minus 1, minus 1. Well, what comes right before 60? Right before 60, I would have 59. Okay? It's very important that you're able to go backwards and count backwards. 36, if I take 1 away from 36, I am at 35. I'm going to subtract that without having to regroup. So 9 minus 5 is 4. 5 tens minus 3 tens is 2 tens. So that gives me 24. Okay, I want you to try this one. Let's do 80 minus 53. Okay, so if you're going to try this on your own, pause this right now, and then we'll go through it. Okay, so what you should have done is take 1 away from each. So if I go back 1 from 80, I'm at 79. And if I take 1 away from 53, I'm at 52. Now I can subtract without regrouping. 9 minus 2 is 7. 7 tens minus 5 tens is 2 tens. So my difference is 27. So that's how we use compensation when subtracting the two-digit numbers.